beautiful people, and welcome to I'm Uniquely Made, and I'm your host Monique. And the purpose of this channel is to inspire you guys, to motivate you guys, and to leave you guys feeling restored by just seeing me live my life and seeing me express to you guys the things that I've been through, the things that I've experienced, and where I'm headed in life. And I say welcome to I'm Uniquely Made because this is the first time that I've made a video under this name. I changed my name from Mo's Unique World to I'm Uniquely Made back in like January, and I feel like, I believe God has placed it on my heart for this channel to be a ministry, to be a place where people can be their authentic self and come with their issues, come with their problems, come with the things that they're stressing about, because it doesn't matter how big or small, because we live in a society where people put on this coat of fakeness and not being true to themselves because they are scared of how people may view them, how people may see them, how people may react to them, how their friends may react to them. And I feel like that was a big portion of my depression as well, and anxiety, because I'm sitting here thinking about, who am I? You know, what am I? And why can't I fit in with the people around me? And why do I feel like such an outcast? And I feel like the Lord was just telling me that, wait a second, Monique. It's because you are not like them. You are not them. You are unique. And my name is Monique, so what a coincidence that rhymes. But and when I think about I'm Uniquely Made, I just become so excited because I just know that I'm an individual that is trying to be the best version of myself and not be the best version of what somebody else is. And all my life I just felt like I was just under this umbrella of just trying to, I guess, mimic people in a sense, where I felt like, well, if I acted like them, then maybe, you know, I would become who I am supposed to be. And that's just so far from the truth, because how can I operate the same way or do the same thing that someone else is doing when it's not destined for me to be that way? It's not destined for me to be them. I'm not them. I cannot be them. The only way that I can be truly happy and filled with joy is to just be myself, be who God created me to be. And once I got that in my head, like once God revealed that to me, you know, I felt a sense of relief. But again, when when you're faced with it, when you're like, well, I have to be myself, and then you're like, well, who am I? You know, who am I? And thinking about that, oh my goodness, thinking about who am I and trying to figure out what I am, it just had me so depressed and so stressed and so worried and so anxious, because I think about, you know, the things that I've experienced growing up and the lack of certain things and the overexposure to certain things, and how I wound up right here in this, you know, in this point in my life, and how, you know, all that added up to this. And it was scary. It was a scary revelation, because, you know, me being a parent and me being a woman, it just, looking at that part of my life and because I never dealt with, you know, that part of my life, I just like buried it, and it just made me have to reveal those parts of my life, and it was too overwhelming for me. I felt overwhelmed, I felt panicked, and I felt like, you know what, I can't be what I'm supposed to be. I can't be what God made me to be, because it's just, I have too much, you know, I have too much baggage, and I can't operate like that anymore. I can't operate with that baggage anymore. I need to feel, you know, restored. And that's what I want this channel to be about. That's what I want this ministry to be about. I want people to come on here and just, you know, pour themselves out and leave it right on this channel, so that way they can operate, you know, without that baggage in the world. And you know, I'm such a talker now. Like, I will talk to anybody now about what's going on, how I'm feeling, because I spent so much time in my life feeling one way but saying something else. And if that is not the most excruciating and exhausting thing, for you to feel one way and have to say something else, because that's how I grew up in my household. It was like we had to be strong, we had to feel like we had it together. And it took a mental, it took something out of me. And trying to break away from that now, especially as a parent, and trying to make sure my kids are okay and stuff like that, it really is draining. But I know I sound all over the place, but trust me, you guys, in the future, in the videos to come, you will see me kind of unfold and unwrap. Because I don't think the people who follow me, I know I don't have a large following, but I know I don't have a large following of you know, a lot of subscribers, and that's okay. God will bless that. But there are family and friends who follow me, and you know, I've expressed, you know, some things to them, but people really don't know me. People don't really you know the things that I've been through and the things I've overcame. And people look at me and they think, you know, when I'm depressed and when I'm you know, feeling anxious, what is your reasons for feeling anxious? You know, because you have X, Y, and Z, so why do you feel that way? And it's not about what I have, you know, it's just not about that. But I just want to come on here and just, you know, get you guys excited for this ministry, because I am excited. I'm just ecstatic, because I just want people to be their 100% selves. And I've heard people say, you know, well, that, you know, if I act that way, nobody will like me, or my friends won't accept that. And why are we choosing to live like that? Why are we choosing to be living up to someone else's standard? I mean, I just can't. I'd rather have nobody in my life, you know. And it just pains me to see just how people are operating. I'm not saying I'm perfect, you guys. I am not saying that at all. I have total empathy for what people are going through. I have total sympathy for what people are going through, because trust and believe, I've been there. I feel like I've experienced so many things that, you know, most old folks haven't even experienced. And it's just scary to know that I have children that, you know, need me to guide them. And what's scary is I never had that. I never had anyone holding my hand, helping me make logical decisions, because all my decisions were emotional based. They were based off the fact of how I felt. I'm working from home now because of this pandemic that's going on. God, put your hand on it, please. And I'm working from home from, you know, obviously from my job, because I still work a normal job. But I feel like now is the time to take my ministry on a plane and let it soar, because I just had it on my heart all this time, and it never felt like the right time. But there's never gonna be a right time. Someone could, you know, my life could be the testimony to change someone else's life, and I can't be stingy with that. I can't be stingy with my flaws. I can't be stingy with my weaknesses and my strengths, because someone else's life can be dependent on it. And when I just think about that, I just get excited, and God working through me could change someone's life. I just ultimately want God to be glorified with my experiences that I want to share with you guys, because I'm not perfect, and I wish I had someone, you know, sharing life experiences with me. I feel like the people closest to me just sweep things under the rug and keep it going, and no one just expresses anything. And I don't want to be like that. I'm breaking that generational curse. I'm going to be upfront with my kids. I'm going to be honest with them, you know, and I let them know that I make mistakes as well. So I'm just excited. I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and just give you guys the introduction to I Am Uniquely Made. And I just look forward to the future. I just look forward to connecting and networking with you guys, and hopefully you guys can reach out to me and share, you know, experiences with me, because I've learned so much from what someone else has to say, for someone else being, you know, honest about their situation, you know, not just trying to get over the situation, but get through it. You know, we just always want to get over something, but the journey through it, oh my God, is what you really learn. And my life has been a journey, and now I see things differently through, you know, a woman's eye, you know, a woman's eyes and a parent's eyes and an adult, you know, set of eyes. And I just thank God for my journey at the end of the day, because if I didn't have it, I couldn't have this ministry. I feel like I feel like it just wouldn't. It wouldn't be. So thank God for it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick introduction, and I hope you guys turn your notifications on so you guys can be notified on my next video. I don't know what my upload schedule is going to be right now. I'm just winging it as I see fit. So, you know, don't hold me accountable to any, you know, exact upload. And that's all I wanted to say, you guys. I hope you have a blessed night, and I will see you in the next video, beautiful people. Bye.